Hello, Space Marines, and welcome back to some more Deathwatch, where we will once again attempt the final mission of the game. But I have sold some items before we start, and we can go in and buy a pack just to see if it changes anything. You never know. Let's see. Photon Flash Grenade, Tactical Marine, and a Power Sword, so nothing new. Alright, let's dive back into the final mission. Only in death. And we know this one, we have to fight our way out of the exploding ship. And I think everything is good to go. Maybe we need one less stun grenade for this one, but no. No, I think it's fine. And Logan has the movement gun, that's perfect. Then I think we're ready to go.
We are victorious. The Hive ship is collapsing into the warp. Keep ahead of the vortex and you will survive.
Alright. So here we are again. And yeah, so I had actually well, I was content with leaving the campaign with everyone dies, and I had in fact uninstalled the game when someone commented on the previous video that they thought I should finish it up. And you know what? Let it not be said that Keejchen doesn't follow up. I'm also kind of curious. There might be some sort of hidden reward at the very end of the game. You never know. So here we are. We're going back in, and we're just gonna try to do the same thing. This last time we ran past this guy and just tried to ignore him. This time I think we will in fact clean him up and murder him. We need y'all to be able to see him, preferably. Can't see him from here. Alright. Here then. No. Because now he can't shoot. But surely he would be able to see him here. Let's give it a stun grenade. Oh, I already did? Oh, okay. Double stunned. Well, that's silly. We might need that grenade later. Everyone just moves up for now. And then we will open fire on him next turn. And now we know that there's both like a Carnifex and a High Tyrant and all the things waiting up further up, so don't use all the big guns on this one guy. We should be able to kill it relatively quickly without too much assistance. Some people do more damage to it when it's below half health. I don't think Amit is one of them. We could pop the Glory of Sanguinius though. Is it 5 turns? 3 turns cooldown. Alright, so then I think we will do that. And one more, but then you gotta move out of the way, Amit, just in case someone else wants to run by here. I suppose if the monster is dead, it won't matter. Then they could just run around him, so he should have kept hitting, I think. Can we kill it without Njal at this point? It's starting to look like it's maybe not a thing at all. So let's just use his ability for 100% accuracy. This one has cooldown 3 as well, right? Love that I can click on him to read him. Yes. So it lines up perfectly with the other cooldown, might as well use it. And then, yeah, that helps. Alright. We've used the Glory of Sanguinia, so I will use Captain Leonatus here. And also if he gets the kill, he heals, so it's kind of important for him to get that. And there you go, and then the rest can spend the movement. Now, we gotta be wary. We're coming up on some bigger enemies. Not quite yet though. Right, so here I would watch into them. Run the rest of the gang up. We're making good time. This one, the explosion expands for like 2 or 3 tiles per turn. 2 tiles per turn. Alright. So we should be okay. Didn't roll any extra overwatches this time, Mr. Logan. That's fine. How do we do this? I think Logan's mini shot or whatever you want to call it, what's it called? Free fire? Is pretty much best at killing small guys. So now that we have them here, well, we don't need it against them, and we might want an extra shot against one of the big guys instead. Actually, so, and then Amit can heal off of this one. Perfect. You gotta step closer to get the maximum effect of your bolter. On the back. And the ones in the front are easier to reach for the other guys. Good, and we've got one more in the back there. Alright. Right now we're taking some attacks on Logan, unless I can block that. He can probably kill this Hormagon. Yep, oh, and there's one more, okay. Lucius. Let's see, we can probably kill this Hormagon. I'm just gonna move Lucius in, and then he will be tanking and hopefully retaliating against these guys. Good enough. Oh, and Jarl rolled a lot of extra AP here. I'm put him in here then. Which is not necessarily a lot better, but at least he can see longer down this range from here. Again, we're not in much of a hurry. We are far ahead of the explosion. Is it 2 tiles? 2 tiles, yeah. Again. Plenty of time. So we will be slow and methodical against the big guys coming up. Oh! And there's a lot of them here. We can do the spinny move with Lucius here, which I think should be fine. So come up. Give yourself a 100% accuracy. 3 turns. This one has 3 turns cooldown. Might as well use it then. And then spinny move. Oh, it's not a spinny move, it's a cleave, right, so he can't kill all 4. Just the 3 of them. Then we have, what, a Brood Lord in behind. No special ability on him. We will give it a stun grenade. And then we can move in and keep punching. That was kind of perfect. Oh, maybe we didn't need the stun grenade. Nope, we didn't. Okay. Always do the damage before you do the stun grenade. You never know if you just murder it. Good, some healing for Leonatus. I was gonna heal Lucius, but maybe we should let his passive region take care of that. So we can kill the Broodlord here. Oh, down to 3 HP. And so, now we gotta advance, but cautiously. We know that big guys are coming up. I forgot, I thought they were right here, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's randomized how they spawn. I'm a little bit worried about activating one of them if I move forward here. So I'm not sure I want to take another step. That was actually bad positioning. I should put him here. Right here, he's in the way of everyone behind him. Yeah. And yeah, I won't take another step. It's probably here that we activate anything, if at all, but I don't remember, and we are not in a hurry. So we will advance cautiously. Also giving our stun grenade 1 extra turn of cooldown. Here. No enemies sighted. Alright. Lucius is not regenerating super fast. Maybe I should have healed him. Damn it. Still no like event or anything here. Moving Emmett's full speed. Alright. Then we just move up behind. No extra roll for him. So, should I carry over AP here? I feel like the big guy should be here, so maybe this is the time, but then I don't know for certain, and then I don't wanna. So I won't. I'll just push up. So yeah. Surely we will get vision on them next turn here. Nothing coming forward. Alright. Now we are gonna start taking side steps to spot things in the background, and we do have a Carnifex here, which it gains 2 permanent AP plus per turn, and that's really interesting because I thought maybe they would get that even while they were hiding in the fog of war, but apparently since he's not activated yet, he hasn't started enraging yet. And he's got horror, stun, random target, and line of sight, so he is an elite. Okay. And far out of reach. So what do? I think we line up so that we are in the best position to come around this obstacle next turn and start murdering, at which point we will start blasting him with stun grenades. So something like this. And then now I would love to get Njal on Overwatch here. So if he steps out 1 step here, he should be able to see the enemy and shoot next turn. And so I will carry over the AP this turn. There's also a chance that he comes up for us. We can Overwatch with those that are able. Because why not? And then Lucius, I'm still healing him. The Carnifex alone won't be a problem. We've seen that before. We just stun it and bring it down methodically over a few turns. What happened last time was that I forgot to stun at the end of one of my turns, right? And so then we died. And oh, we also find a Hive Guard, which is Tyrant Guard, and that's kind of cool, but also he was closer than I thought. Alright. How do we go about this? How much damage do you do? He can one-shot Lucius, but Lucius has damage reduction, I think. Quick dodge chance, no damage reduction. Really? So there is a chance that if I strike the Carnifex and it counters, it would kill Lucius in 1 blow. That is not good. Alright, but we are going 100% accuracy at the glory of Gilliman. And then the cleave. That's a free shot. You don't take counter attacks on that one. Alright. Then on Njal Crowsight, 100% accuracy. Beast Slayer. And double damage to large creatures. And then, don't forget, the Glory of Leon Russ for extra damage. Yeah. How much percentage extra damage? Let's calculate it. It's this number down here is unmodified. So we have 15 plus here, 15 plus 5 for each Space Wolf. I think that's only one extra, so it's 5 because we have one other. So 20, then 40, then 140, and then 180 extra damage. And then this is not, it's 350 times percent extra on top of that if you crit, which we almost certainly will here. We did not crit. Alright, let's try again. 8,400 damage. Okay. So yeah, we killed the Carnifex right quick. Now we have this other, what's it called, the Tyrant Guard to deal with, which we can outsmart that one. No, we can't get over here. I thought if I could stand in this spot and melee attack it, I could make it turn. But since we can't stand in this spot, that won't be a possibility. So we gotta run around it if we wanna get that done. Which I think we can get that far. Yes. This will make it turn. Oh. If it lives for that long, but it does. Good. This should give me flanking on the backside here. Leonatus, who can then tear it down. Not quite. Okay. A little bit more sturdy than that. Amit steps out here. Let's Loken take the next volley at it. Should be going down from that. Yeah. And I'll let Amit finish it to get the healing on him. I should have let Leonatus finish it, of course. Okay. All is well. Let's just overwatch with you. Come up with Logan. Pretty sure there's one more big guy to face. We didn't even need a stun grenade. It is kind of insane what Njal Crowsight here can do at this point in the game. And he hasn't even peaked, because apparently I need to up his critical chance even more. So that he always crits. You saw the difference. What it was like 1700 to then 40 or 8400 damage. The difference between a crit and a normal one, I mean. So it is pretty significant. Come up here. Wait for the back line. Good enough. I'm glad that these explosions are silent, because it would probably hurt everyone's ears if they were if they had the same sound as that other explosion in that one level that had that. So specific. Alright. Let's finish up this baby. Here we go, the Hive Tyrant. Aura of Despair, Synapse, Swarm, and Onslaught. 1 extra AP every turn. Okay. Oh, and we see what a Pyro Warrior. That one is definitely annoying. Although we could just stun it. The question is whether we overwatch here or just push forward. Lucius has his whole combo ready again next turn, which means so will Njal Crowsight, but we won't be able to carry over AP. Well, maybe we can, and set it up for a good shooting of him, of the Hive Tyrant next turn. Since I have 2 moves here. Before we get to the 3. From here he can't quite see the Hive Tyrant. If we stun the Pyrivore, the Hive Tyrant can only walk into this space. 1, 2, 1. Is this 2 or 3 spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is all it could go walk anyway. So it wouldn't make a difference even if I stun the Pyrivore, is my thinking. So let's stun the Pyrivore because I don't want to deal with it. Come up here. Oh, the Hive Tyrant has a ranged weapon, right? So it might just be shooting at us. Whoops. Keep moving. Oh, and Njal rolled an extra AP, so he can move to this position already this turn. Oh, no, he already could. He started. I don't know. Anyway, let's move up. And there he rolled an extra AP, so now he can keep moving. And then carry over AP here. While we shoot at Pyrivore. Alright. Hopefully we are set for a Tyrant kill next turn. Should come forward a little bit, yeah. And shoot then. And there's something behind it that we can hear. Oh, wow. Yeah, it almost... I mean, it didn't almost kill Amit in one shot, but it took half his health in one shot. So 2 shots would kill Amit. Duly noted. That must have been a crit. No, it doesn't even have to. Wow. Yeah. And it's gaining more AP every turn. So of course we are stunning it this turn. Oh, well, I might kill it. But we might just kill it. We gotta get rid of this Pyrivore first of all. Would be nice to let Leonatus take that kill. So that he heals. Poke it once, then let Logan do it. Oh, we should do the glory of Leman Russ this turn. Don't kill it. Do we shoot again? Yeah. Ah, he took it down. Damn it. Alright, then move out of the way. To make sure Njal has a shot. 100% accuracy. Out, but we don't double his damage again with this item here. That's a one-time thing. So he won't be doing the 8,000 this time. 4,000. And then a 4,000 again. I think that was 2 crits. So that's nice. We didn't quite kill it though. We didn't quite kill it. Now we just unload into it with the rest of our guys. Lucius can't quite make it all the way up to it and do the whole combo on him. So Amit unloads. Then Lucius comes up before Leonatus blocks the way. Takes the shot. And then I want Lucius to just unload his ranged weapon until he only has 1 AP and then step into the melee. Alright. Now can move forward. And Logan can also move up because he rolled extra AP. Now did it again. Good. End of turn. It is, and I stunned it at the start of the turn. I think, pretty sure. So it should be stunned. And we hear some shuffling in the background. Now Lucius will do his whole combo thing, and it's not really necessary. It really isn't. So I will... Oh, I was gonna not kill it so that we could have Leonatus get the kill, because he is taking damage rather quickly here. Alright. Now we got a warrior and a pyro war on the other side, not to be underestimated. Do we step up a little bit? I think we will. Come up in here. Oh, now we can't kill the pyro war, because then it'll blow up Lucius. I think I will stun it though. Or we should punch first then. Punch the Tyranid warrior. We can probably kill that one this turn. Okay, not if you miss. But I'm not using his abilities this turn, because then he has them next turn. There. Now we don't have to touch the pyro war. We just have to kill the warrior if we can, or stun that too, or maybe we don't care. There's many ways to approach it. Yeah, we're not killing it, I think. Alright. And then the Nautus. Get in there. This time I would love for him to get a kill on one of these guys. Though it probably is the final enemies of the game. So maybe it's not necessary. But min-maxing until the end, of course. And we are far ahead of the explosion. I wish the explosion could have traveled at 3 tiles per turn. No problem. That would have been a little bit more interesting. Alright, just go with your combo. Mr. Lucius. You might only need 1 punch, but then you can move away and just shoot at this one. That works quite well with your accuracy boost. That's enough. Move up. Nothing to spot. Okay. Yeah, I think we are home free. We're still gonna kill this one with Leonatus. Let's go with the glory of Sanguinius this turn. Okay, but then he misses, of course. Which he can't unless he uses that ability, so it's pretty unlucky if he does miss. Alright. Now Amit might die here if there's something lurking around the corner. But he'll be fine. But he can heal himself. Do it. And then heal Lucius. So no one suddenly dies. Alright. And no, let's just end it here. Enemy turn. I don't think there are any enemies remaining. Negative. We can't get to the goal this turn though. Yeah, no enemies. Alright. Prepare for extraction. And let's see how far the explosions got. Yeah, I mean, they could certainly have been faster to apply a little bit more pressure to the player. Especially on the heroic level. Maybe on the lower levels it's fine. I don't remember how this worked when I was playing through the first few times, so it's possible that it was better balanced for the lower levels. But it's also quite possible, and it's probably a fact, that I leveled my guys so much that we couldn't lose at the end. Which is fine. At some point I had to break that point where I win, and I mean, there was a point where I couldn't win.
My most honored brothers, the hive ship has been cast into the warp. When it emerges, it will be far from here. The remains of the Hive Fleet is already drifting in search of its lost kin. If they should find one another again, this tendril of the Leviathan may rise once more. But until that day, there are other duties and oaths to fulfill. We are the nightmares of our enemies. We are the fine blade that pierces the heart. We are the Deathwatch, and this sector will never fall.
The Deathwatch. Alright. I don't think it's gonna amount to any leveling on our guys. Get a card. The Death's Pride. Okay. Death Pride. Okay. And a card pack. Nice. So there's something to do at the end. Alright, and here we go. Open packs. Let's see if we get the best tier 4 marine in the game. At the end here, no, nothing new. Alright. So, I think with that it is time to say goodbye to all of our guys here. No level up or anything. And yeah, this has been a cool campaign. I'm glad that someone prompted me to play the final mission again and get it done, get that little exit outro, and I think that's enough for this time even. And so thank you guys as always for watching. I have only one final thought to leave you guys with before I end this Warhammer playthrough, and that is the single phrase, 2 words: fuck Erebus.